Hello, welcome to Quantum Online Academy. This is your Dr. Nagaraju Pendam. Today we are discussing about the very interesting scientist who is the father of atomic bomb, who made the atomic bomb in USA while doing the World War II. That scientist autobiography today we are learning in this video. So please share and subscribe our YouTube channel, right? Your subscriptions are very motivated to us. Once again we will see Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer, father of atomic bomb. Dr. Robert Oppenheimer, J. Julius Robert Oppenheimer, father of atomic bomb. First he invented the atomic bomb in the world, right? Once we have to see his brief history or his autobiography. What is this? Once you have to see Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer, now I become the death. One quotation is there. Now I become the death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I become the death, the destroyer of worlds is a quotation. Why he quoted this word? After testing the bomb, nuclear bomb, he told, he is the become the death, he is only cause of the death. Next, the destroyer of worlds, he is cause of the destroyer of the worlds. If it is world will be destroyed, he only cause, because he invented the atomic bomb. After that so many countries prepared the atomic bomb and kept in their arms, right? So it is the Robert Oppenheimer, Julius Robert Oppenheimer quotation. Now once you have to see, he is an American theoretical physicist, director of the Manhattan Project's Los Alamos Laboratory, father of atomic bomb, first nuclear weapon developer, is a horse rider also, is a good horse rider also. Once again you have to see, American theoretical physicist, director of the Manhattan Project's Los Alamos Laboratory, father of atomic bomb, first nuclear weapon developer, horse rider also, is interesting introduction. He born 22 April 1904. He died 18th February 1967. Of only 62 years he lived in this world. Among the 62 years only, he developed such a great country. That is 22 April 1904 he born. Where he born? New York City, USA. Julius Robert Oppenheimer, he born New York City, USA. On 22nd April 1904, right? His parents are Julius S. Oppenheimer is a textile importer in New York City. His mother is Ella Friedman, she is a painter. This family is a very good settled family. He has one brother. His brother also great physics professor in University of Colorado. Frank Oppenheimer is a particle physicist. Frank Oppenheimer also particle physicist, is brother. Clear? Now one more thing you have to see. Where he studied? He studied Acklen Preparatory School. That is the basic education he did in Acklen Preparatory School. Ethical Cultural Fieldstone School. Ethical Cultural Fieldstone School. He studied in there also in basic education. Those two educations also primary education only. French and English and mineralogy and Sanskrit he learned in those schools. French and English, how to write the English and how to read the English and how to speak the English. He is a good orator also. French also he wrote and he studied. And mineralogy means who studies about the atoms. Those subject we call it as a mineralogy. And Sanskrit also he learned. He learned the Bhagavad Gita and Garuda Puranam and Meghadoot, all these Sanskrit books, popular books he read in Sanskrit language only. From the Sanskrit, from the Bhagavad Gita only he quoted these words. Now I become death, the destroyer of worlds. This quote from the Bhagavad Gita only, right? Now you have to see here, his degree in chemistry, Harvard University 1925. After completion of his degree, he went to PhD some days in UK. After some time, he went to Germany, doctorate in physics, University of Göttingen, Germany, under the Max Born in 1927. Who is Max Born? He introduced the probability of the wave. He got the Nobel Prize in 1954. He introduced the probability of the wave. Clear? Doctorate in physics, University of Göttingen, Germany, is education. He awarded on the quantum theory of continuous spectra. Quantum theory of continuous spectra. Next, after completion of his PhD, he returned to US Physics faculty, University of California, Berkeley in 1929. He went to Berkeley and he joined as faculty in University of California in 1929. Later in same university, he became as a full professor, University of California, Berkeley in 1936. He led the secret weapon laboratory in Los Alamos, New Mexico. He led the secret weapons laboratory. Who prepared the weapons, nuclear weapons and atomic weapons he prepared. No, that is the secret laboratory. He is the head of that Los Alamos laboratory in the Manhattan Project, New Mexico. This is his education and his career. Now you have to see here his research. When he went to University of Göttingen in 1927, he did the PhD there. 1926 and 27. He did the research under the Max Born. Max Born is a German physicist. He was a professor in the University of Göttingen. He did under the research on the wave function. He got the Nobel Prize in 1954. He associated with his guru. So his guru is Max Born under Germany. Now he met some friends in the same university. Ernest Rutherford, University of Cambridge, UK, got the Nobel Prize in 1908. He went in the Rutherford laboratory. He did some days in the Rutherford laboratory also research. And J.J. Thomson, University of Cambridge in UK, he also got the Nobel Prize in 1906. He did some research in his laboratory, J.J. Thomson laboratory. While he is doing his laboratory, one more famous senior is there. That senior is Patrick Blackett. He is also University of Cambridge. He is the research scholar in those days, 1925. He got the Nobel Prize in 1948 in the theory of cloud chambers. He is a great scientist. While doing his research in his laboratory, J.J. Thomson laboratory, some mismatch came between the Patrick Blackett and our Oppenheimer. So that's why he quit his research and he came to the Germany and he joined under the Max Born. Clear? Now once you have to see, while he came to the University of Göttingen, he associated with his friends. His friends are Werner Heisenberg. He is a great physicist. Heisenberg theory, you know. Right, Heisenberg uncertainty theory, you know. Werner Heisenberg, Germany, uncertainty principle he derived. He got the Nobel Prize in 1932. Next, Pascal Jordan, he also very interesting mathematician. Jordan algebra he introduced. He also met in University of Göttingen, Germany. Wolfgang Pauli, Vienna, the spin, introduced the spin. He got the Nobel Prize in 1945. He also associated with Oppenheimer. Paul Dirac is a great physicist in quantum mechanics. He introduced the quantum field theory. He introduced the Dirac notation also. he got the Nobel Prize in 1933. He also associated with the Oppenheimer. Enrico Fermi is a great scientist in US. He got the nuclear, he invented artificial nuclear reactor. He is the father of nuclear reactor. Who is the father of nuclear reactor? Enrico Fermi is the father of nuclear reactor. Father of nuclear reactor. Enrico Fermi is a father of nuclear reactor. Today we are using the nuclear reactor for power generation, right? Power generation or artificial energy generation we are generating. Who is the father? Enrico Fermi, nuclear reactor. He got the Nobel Prize in 1938. He also associated with him, whom? Oppenheimer. Edward Teller is a father of hydrogen bomb. He invented the hydrogen bomb, Edward Teller. So he also associated with him in Germany only. Not only him, once again Maria Gopet Mayer. She is introduced the shell model. Mayer is introduced the shell model. She got the Nobel Prize in 1963. She got the Nobel Prize in 1963. First Nobel Prize in the physics Marie Curie got, and the second Nobel Prize she got from the physics in 1963, Maria Mayer. She also associated with him in his laboratory. These are all people belongs to the University of Göttingen in Germany. While he is doing the research, he associated with all the people and he make the friendship with all the people, right? Next, he got the awards. What awards he got, once you have to see. Robert Oppenheimer, in American physicist Oppenheimer, receiving the Medal for Merit from the Secretary of War, Robert Patterson. Medal for Merit, Robert Patterson. Patterson is there. Photograph 5th March in 1946. 1946. He got the Medal for Merit. Medal for Merit. Whoever doing extraordinary work in Army of US, so those people will get this Medal for Merit. Medal for Merit. This is the US Secretary of War Robert Patterson gave this award in 1946. US President Lyndon B. Johnson, presidents of the Enrico Fermi Award to Robert J. Oppenheimer, the White House in 1963. In 1963, he got the award. In 1963, President Lyndon B. Johnson, President Lyndon B. Johnson, after the assassinations of the president of US president, his president name is, once you have to see, President Kennedy. President Kennedy assassination. Next president is Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson gave the Enrico Fermi Award. This award is the greatest award in Atomic Energy Commission of USA. Right? He is great. He received the great awards. Now his research contributions, once you have to see. Born Oppenheimer approximation for wave function. While doing his research, Born Oppenheimer approximation. You are a physics student, you know the Born Oppenheimer approximation, you know, because while you are doing a energy levels, rotational energy level, vibrational energy level and translational energy level, electronic energy levels are there in a molecule. This theory, they introduced that theory itself, Born Oppenheimer approximation for wave function. Born is his guru and Oppenheimer is his student. Positron prediction, positron, Anderson only positron predicted, but before Anderson, he predicted the positron is existing like that. In those days, nobody don't know whether positron is existed or not. Developed the cyclotron with Lawrence at Berkeley. Berkeley was a University of California. While he is doing in his research, he associated with Lawrence. Edwin Lawrence is there. He is a great scientist. He introduced the cyclotron to the world. He also got the Nobel Prize. he developed the cyclotron. Oppenheimer, he introduced the Oppenheimer-Phillips is a student. Oppenheimer-Phillips process or strip reaction he introduced. Not only these theories, he invented the cosmic rays and neutron stars. He did the research on the black holes and he invented the atomic bomb. He director of the Institute for Advanced Study, Princeton, New Jersey. He director of Institute for Advanced Studies. So there Einstein also worked. He co-worked with Einstein also in that institute. Right? In Manhattan Project, what is the history of the Manhattan Project? Once you have to see. The Manhattan Project was a research and development program undertaken World War II to produce a nuclear weapons. First nuclear weapon in the world. So during the World War II, US planned to prepare a nuclear bomb. So that's why they allotted some amount and they kept one place. That place name is Manhattan, where it is a New Mexico City, nearer to New Mexico. It was led by the United States, the collaboration with the United Kingdom and Canada. How many countries are there? USA, UK and Canada. 3 countries from 1940 to 1946. They led this project. That project name we call it as a Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project was a research and development program undertaken during the World War II to produce the first nuclear weapon. It was led by the United States in collaboration with the United Kingdom and Canada from 1940 to 1946. It was directed by Major General Leslie Groves, Major General Leslie Groves of the US Army Corps of Engineers, nuclear physicist Robert Oppenheimer was the director of the Los Alamos laboratory that designed the bombs. So it was directed by Major Leslie Groves and our scientist J. Robert Oppenheimer was the directors of the Los Alamos laboratory. The major Manhattan Project director is Major General Leslie Groves. Bomb designers are Arthur Compton, is a great physics professor. Compton effect also you know. Bomb designer Arthur Compton with plutonium 239, a thin man, that name is, that bomb name is Thin Man, who designed that bomb. Arthur Compton designed. 1,30,000 employed and $2 billion USD they expended in that project, that Manhattan Project. How many people they recruited? 1,30,000 people recruited and $2 billion USD they expended. They did the expenditure on Manhattan Project. Manhattan Project scientists had identified 2 fissile isotopes for potential use in bombs. One is uranium-235, that is the little boy bomb, and plutonium-239. This bomb name is Fat Man bomb. So uranium-235, the little boy, we did in Hiroshima, and plutonium-239 we did in Nagasaki in August 6th in 1945 and August 9 in 1945. So the USA thrown the bombs in Japan land. Now once you have to see, while doing the Manhattan Project in that time 4 USA presidents are changing. Once you have to see, Franklin Roosevelt in up to the 1945 was the 32nd president of the United States of America. In 1939 October 21st, first meeting was Advisory Committee of Uranium as early step towards the creation of the atomic bomb. Approved $500 million USD for the project in December 1942 at Manhattan Engineering District. What is that district name? Manhattan Engineering District. It is completely secret laboratory for army people under the Leslie Groves. 1942 they started, and 1939 October 21st itself only the first meeting held. They sanctioned the $500 million USD dollars, and 1942 they started this Manhattan Engineering District, right? Now at that time, who was the president of USA? Franklin Roosevelt was the president of US. Later 1945 he died, and the 33rd president of USA, Harry S. Truman, president of the United States, a decision to drop the bomb effectively ended the war. Because while doing the war in 1939 to 1945, so there is a war period is there. So to end the war, to tremble the country of the Japan people and Japan officials, that's why they want to drop the bomb. So that's why Harry S. Truman, 33rd president of the United States, decision to drop the bomb effectively ended the war. Truman issued the Potsdam Declaration. What declaration? Potsdam Declaration, demanding the unconditional surrender of the Japanese government, warning of prompt and utter destruction. They are declaring, while you have to surrender unconditionally, Japan people, if accept that war, that bomb is not given in that state, but they did one declaration, Potsdam Declaration. This Potsdam Declaration demanding the unconditional surrender of the Japanese government, warning of prompt and utter destruction. But Japan people did not accept, Japan official did not accept this Potsdam Declaration. So that's why these people prepared the atomic bomb. Now you have to see, in 35th president of the United States from 1961 until his assassination in 1963, President John F. Kennedy helped to restore the reputation of the Robert J. Oppenheimer. Robert Oppenheimer prepared the bomb, but after his preparation there is a problem will come. So that problem, to restore this problem and restore his reputation, John F. Kennedy helped. But after his assassination in 36th president came 63 to 69, that president name is Lyndon B. Johnson, today presented the Enrico Fermi Award, the highest honor of the Atomic Energy Commission, to Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer, right? So now you have to see, Robert Oppenheimer prepared two varieties of the bombs. One bomb is gun type fission weapon, another was implosion type nuclear weapon. Gun type fission weapon, this is the gun type, like gun type fission weapon. So this weapon is implosion type nuclear weapon, right? In gun type nuclear weapon, so we are keeping uranium here, uranium 90 to 235, this is the isotope they are keeping. Implosion type, you have to keep the plutonium 90 to 239, plutonium 90 to 239 you have to kept. Uranium and plutonium, so two weapons they are keeping. Thin Man, they tested the bomb, where they tested, which name, that is the Thin Man bomb. This is the gun type model only. Now you have to see, they selected one place, that place we call it as a Trinity, was the code name of the first detonation. Detonation means that is the place. Trinity was the code name of the first detonation of nuclear weapon, Trinity, and conducted by the United Army States at 5:29 a.m. on July 16th, 1945. July 16th, 1945, they tested this nuclear weapon. That weapon tested location name is Trinity. As the part of the Manhattan Project, the test was an implosion design plutonium. Implosion design plutonium, that is the test bomb. Nicknamed is Gadget. That bomb plutonium nickname is Gadget. This is the gadget of that bomb. Clear? Right. The bomb nickname, the implosion design plutonium bomb nickname is gadget, where these people are tested in Trinity. Right. Now you have to see after 1945 July 16th he did. Later he went to the director of Institute for Advanced Study, Princeton, New Jersey, 1947 to 1966 till his death. He did the research Institute for Advanced Study, IAS, Institute for Advanced Study. Later on February 18th, 1967, he died in his sleep at his home in Princeton, aged at 62 years. A memorial service was held a week later, Alexander Hall on the campus of the Princeton University. Now you have to say in the Princeton University, Dr. Robert Oppenheimer and Leslie Agrus. These are the two people invented the bomb. These people contribution is more and more. Oppenheimer, noted father of atom bomb, dies at the age of 62 under the Princeton Press. So Princeton Press, this is very, very important. This is the story about the Robert Oppenheimer. Robert Oppenheimer prepared a nuclear bomb and tested the nuclear bomb and gave to the US people, right? After given to this US people army, US army in August 6th in 1945, they thrown in Nagasaki, Hiroshima, one bomb. That bomb is a little boy bomb. That time so much of people died, and the latter 3 days after, August 9th in 1945, Nagasaki, they thrown again one more bomb. So that bomb name is Fat Man bomb. So then Japan people are surrendered to US and they trembled. So much of people died. Maybe in Hiroshima more than 2 lakh people are suffered and died, and in Nagasaki more than 1 lakh people are suffered and died in one day. So that's why people are trembled. Then that war is reason to stop. So that's why Oppenheimer is an iconic person in those days. He invented the atomic bomb. This is his autobiography. Please share and subscribe our YouTube channel to listen the great scientist autobiographies.